We've got another day of blue skies, sunshine, and 31 degrees. I mean, at least it's sunny, but it is so cold outside. I don't know when winter's gonna end, because we had like nice warm weather last week. It was 72 degrees at one point, and now we're back to the 30s. I don't know what happened. I mean, I will say the sunshine is nice, but I am ready for warm weather, and I don't know when it's coming. All right, so right now I am waiting to meet up with a guy who's giving away a reflex silver Bora front bumper. If you guys remember, the one on my car now is currently satin silver. I swapped it when I first bought this wagon because this bumper is in better shape than the one I had on the car, but satin silver and reflex silver just don't match, and it's driving me insane. And this is giving one away, and he's literally 1 ton over, so I might as well snag it. I can't tell the exact condition of the bumper. It might be dirt, it might be scratches, but either way it's free, so I might as well give it a shot. Look how cool this is. Massive Bora banner. Where'd you even find that? I think it's crazy. And it's huge too. Yeah. Here it is, boys. Our free reflex silver front bumper. And honestly, it's in way better shape than I thought. A few rock chips at the bottom right here. A little scuff there. And a little scuff up here towards the top. But I'm pretty sure I still have some reflex silver touch-up paint. So we can go through, fix all this stuff. We'll swap my lip, my grills, and my rub strip onto this one, and it'll be perfect. It's kind of funny. He said he's had this bumper stored for like 10 years and nobody's wanted to come get it. And I've actually met him before at the car wash a while back. His name's Alex. So thank you, Alex. The bumper's dope. So with a little bit of work, we can go ahead and get our new bumper here on the car today. The only thing that kind of sucks is this one doesn't have the headlight washers like this one does, but it's okay. I'm just glad to have an actual matching bumper. But you can see right here the huge difference between reflex silver and satin silver, and then on this side even more noticeably between the door and the fender. All reflex silver, satin silver. It's just a huge difference. So I'll have the matching bumper today. I'll still need a reflex silver fender, but progress. This bumper also has its share of imperfections. All these spots through here, right there, and then some spots down here. So at least now this one's not perfect, but it does match. So now we can go through, wash the bumper, get all the dirt off it, and then go through and fix the spots that need touching up. And then we'll swap all of my nice painted pieces from that one to this one, and then on the car and good to go. This thing actually cleaned up really nicely. Now there are still some scratches through this section here, but my plate will be here. You won't see this anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And then I was able to find the reflex silver paint we use for cases R32, so we can go through and fix little spots that need touching up. So since this isn't like a paint pen, what we're gonna do is spray this onto here, make a little puddle, and then take a Q-tip and dab it in, and then just go through and simply dab the spots that need fixing. Now obviously there are more professional ways to actually do this, but this will be just fine. So I'll show you the before again. We have this spot up here, a little bit right there. We have this spot, these couple down through here, and then this one to fix. So it's not entirely perfect, but from what it was to what it is now, it looks a million times better. So while that's drying, I'm gonna go through and pull that bumper off and then go through and start swapping over all the pieces onto this one. So the satin silver bumper has now been gutted. Everything is off. All my nice trim painted pieces will now go to that one. But seeing this one more closely now, this thing's actually not in that great a shape. There's tons of rock chips on this one. Lots of spots where they try to fix it with the wrong color paint, like there, and then this section up here. So honestly, this bumper is actually in better shape than this one is, which is sick. Yeah, overall, I am super happy with this bumper. And again, it was free, like best deal ever. Now that's what I'm talking about. A little bit of touch-up paint, some cleaning, all nice trim painted pieces. This thing looks brand new. So I couldn't figure out why the bumper on the corners, like right here and right here, is fitting so weird, but this bumper has these giant foam like blocks that are right here, whereas this one didn't have it. You can see right here, it's all empty, and so you can see on this one, I haven't pulled it out yet, but it's right there in the corner. It just makes the fitment right here kind of weird, and it makes this side not fit properly. So pulling those out, get them out of the way, and then it should be all good to go. All right, now I think we're good. Let's make sure Nice lines through here. That all fits. Nice lines through here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Now the front end, at least on this side, is all one color. We still got to go through and replace this last satin silver fender. You can see just how much it just, look how bad the color is. Just, it's got to go. But at least for now, from this side, it's all satin silver. Sorry, it's all reflex silver and good to go. I really can't believe I found a free reflex silver bumper that was like 10 minutes from my house. Like I said, the photos I saw, it looked super beat up. It looked like this, honestly. It had no lip, no rub strip, no vents at all. And then when I got there, I mean, I was like, yo, this thing actually looks pretty good. Clean up, a little bit of paint. This front end looks amazing now. Now, I've been saying for the longest time, it really sucks we can't bring the wagon back home because it's zero spec and it's too new. It doesn't meet the 25-year-old requirement, but I'm being told now that if I pull the engine out of this car, we can send it back as what's called a parts car, which I thought for parts cars it had to be like the front clip of a car, but I'm being told now if the engine's out, it can go back as a parts car, like as is, which if that's actually the case, I haven't done any research yet, but if we can do that, you best believe the wagon will be going home because that would be so sick. The plan was to gut all my parts off this car, get another wagon in the States, and then do it again. But if I can just keep this one, because I love this wagon. I mean, this thing has been such an amazing car, and it's been so fun. So if I can just keep this one and just have to pull the engine out, we're doing it. So I said I wasn't going to do this. It's supposed to rain literally all of next week, but this thing's just filthy. Like, it's an absolute mess. We got the fresh bumper on it now, the new seats. We got to wash it. I know the wagon's not perfect, but like, come on, man. This thing just looks so good. From where it was when I got it from the junkyard to where it's at now, it's come so far. All right, boys, I think this might be the one. Got to do some more research today on it. I'm gonna let it run for a little while and just see. But overall, I mean, like, car ran good yesterday. It drove fine. Brakes worked. It has radio, AC, all that kind of nice stuff. And there's no leaks, no weird sounds. Well, the car's checking out pretty well. Already has winter tires on it, which is cool. The little Bora 1.6. The little Bora 1.6. This fender's fine. Pop this open again. All looks well in here. No weird sounds. There's no leaks under the car. Everything seems to be okay. The washers work. I already tested that yesterday. It's cold. Ooh, toasty. Well, I think I'm convinced, honestly. I think I'm convinced. I think, boys, I think we're gonna do it. Like I said, I haven't seen, like I said, on paperwork here, it doesn't say it's stalled, so that's great. I have to go through the brakes and the exhaust and see why that's listed on here and the check engine light. Like I said, I'm sure once I do a normal tune-up, oil change, all the normal stuff and make it run. I mean, it runs great now, but run even better, I guess. New pads and rotors is super easy. I can snag an exhaust of a car here if I really need to. But I mean, like, she seems super solid. For $350 for a running car, a wagon, a manual, seems almost like a no-brainer. I want this car, man. I do. I still want another headache. I don't think it will be a headache. It seems like it's very, very good and sorted, and the clutch felt fine, and maybe either tomorrow or Saturday we'll come back and take this home. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I think so. I think so. All right, so we have one more thing to do today. I said before, we have a Facebook group of all the car people in this area, between military and Germans and just everyone in one group. We had a guy post this morning, or maybe it was last night, but he said he has a shop and he's looking for help with his projects in his shop and also to rent out shop space and that kind of stuff. So you guys know I've been wanting a shop for the longest time. I love my barn, but to not have concrete that just roll things around, it makes it hard to do normal things. So I'm going to meet the guy now. I've never met him before. I don't know if he has someone already in line before me, but I figured go meet him, see the shop, and maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't, but it's worth checking out. All right, so I guess this is the shop here. Kind of a cool spot. There's a 32 GTR outside. From the pictures, the shop looks pretty big, so I don't know. Like I said, he might have someone before me. I don't even know I can afford it, but might as well check it out. All right, well, let's see how this goes. Uh-oh, I hear a diesel. Oh, there she is. All right, heading home now. That was Josh, who we met. Super cool dude. Met him and his wife and his kids, and then Casey came and hung out for a little while. We had dinner, chilled in the shop. He's just a cool guy, someone new to meet. He just wants some help with his project he's doing there. He does a lot of cool stuff. And then also in turn, like renting out shop space or using shop space and containers and stuff. So we talked for a long time. I'm not sure what's gonna happen from here on out, but I'll be back to hang out with him in the shop for sure. But yeah, super cool dude. So it looks like I'll be heading to his shop more and more often, just kind of helping out with his projects and learning some new stuff. And then more than likely, when it comes time to start on the Pink Floyd, we'll probably move that car to the shop and have nice concrete to actually work on and a lift there, which would be so nice. I mean, I've been wanting to have just concrete for so long, so this was cool. Still not entirely sure what's gonna happen, but at the end of the day, he was a super cool dude, just loves cars and is hanging out and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I'll be at the shop regardless, but to actually bring a car there and have some shop space would be really cool. So we'll see what happens. But with that, gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.